Joining us now is Democratic Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett of the U.S. Virgin Islands, of course, was an impeachment manager in the case against Donald Trump. The panel, please stay with us. But I wanted to ask Congresswoman Plaskett, are you learning new information? Was all of this information already known to the impeachment managers as they prosecuted the case?
Sure. I think some of this information is new. The specificity between different law enforcement agencies. But I think the general theme is correct. What we knew at the time and what we presented to the Senate as well. And I think it's just really expounding on the case that we presented, particularly the reluctance of the highest levels of the federal government, executive branch, and our president in activating the National Guard and how that was detrimental and really, caused severe damage to the Capitol Police, who were fighting on their own and did not have the support of the president or the National Guard to be able to do it. But I think it's really also shown some structural issues that are related to the District of Columbia, their quest for statehood, as well as problems within the Capitol complex itself.
Clearly, that is the case. They're about to resume. But, Congresswoman, if I could sneak one more question into you quickly. As a former prosecutor, what question would you be asking these witnesses?
Of course, I would love to see their phone records. I'd love to see the specifics of who they called, what their email traffic looked like. For an individual to say that an FBI report that had a warning and was sent to them by email was not something that they looked at or warranted an extra phone call on the part to determine the extent of that is troubling. And so, as we go on, I'd love to formulate more questions and let you know, Andrea. I'm sure you have your own. You can do some probing questions yourself.
Thanks so much, Congresswoman. We appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.